Hello and welcome to the Conspiracy Catz channel, which is mainly going to be a highlight show for the main Conspiracy Catz channel. Although there will be some original content coming on here, mainly live performances of the songs, guitar tuition for the songs, etc. But there will be a lot of old, the classic chatbox travels and stuff. Tonight I want to show you what was one of my favourite videos when I made it, but for some reason YouTube decided that it wasn't suitable for all viewers, and I think only about 7,000 people have watched it. So chances are a lot of you haven't. It's a video I made for Halloween. It was called Spooky Special Part 1. And YouTube didn't like it because over the song I play at the end, I showed some pictures which perhaps were a little bit inappropriate. So I've changed those pictures to put on here to a dog trying to lick cream off its face. Now I don't know where the dog come from. If you recognise that video, let me know and I'll give them proper credit in the description. So I hope you like it. I want to give a big shout out to Young Blue Skeptic who did the opening for me, and Flat Out as well, who was also in it. Yeah, so here's the video. Hope you enjoy it.
Once upon a time, on a cold moonlit night, a professional athlete was bitten by a potato with fangs. As the days passed, his body withered, hair fell out, and the snot-like wreck that was left behind retreated to hide in a room full of guitars. So ashamed of his facial disfigurement and his ski-sloped nose, this creature had not seen daylight since. This poor victim developed delusions of gravity and the globe Earth, and is destined to continue his transformation into a potato, until he realizes two simple truths. 1, the world is flat, and 2, yellow snow is not free slushy from God. His name is Slaphead Baldy Pants.
Welcome to the Halloween special, part 1 of 2 videos to be released today. So what have we got coming up for you? Well, we've got scary skeletons like these two.
You know where to find me. My doors are open.
We've got Frankenstein's monsters like these two. We've got weird goblin-like creatures like these two.
Worship me.
I worship you. I'm bowing down to you.
I take a visit to a haunted house. It went really well. Check out the wife's reaction on the way home. Right, so this is the morning after the night before. I'm a little bit cold and tired, but it was worth it. What do you think, love?
What a divorce.
Let's get the radio on.
Typical.
And as you can see, it went really well.
You dickhead.
We've also got some psychics and mediums who pretend to be possessed by people, like this guy.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Oh, hi. Is Mary there, please? And we have our usual chatbox travels, our flat earth debunking videos, etc, etc. It's spread over 2 videos. Check out the description in the bottom to see what happens where, because I don't expect you to watch both videos all the way through and you can pick and choose. But before we do that, there is a new flat earther on the scene and he's gaining popularity in a massive way. The guy's called Flat Out, and I think it's about time I put him down before he gets any bigger.
Hey, Conspiracy Catz!
How did he do that?
So I hear you're trying to debunk one of my videos.
Yeah, I am.
We in the Flat Earth community are thankful for you. You're getting out there and debunking a lot of nonsense that some Flat Earthers are spreading. But the thing that concerns us is you just seem to be sitting in that chair. Doing nothing. I mean, you're commenting, but you're just sitting in a chair. In the Flat Out way, we're keeping it flat. We're doing technology, we're doing experimentalizations, all kinds of stuff that are making people's lives better while you sit in your chair.
Well, that is true. He does do plenty of experimentalizations. Let's have a look at some of his best bits.
PS 900, the poop sucker 900 for long duration observations. So what I've been doing is I'm dragging the leveling device back and forth in the yard. don't do this at home. You can do it maybe at work, but don't do it at home.
Holy crap. That's bad.
This is how this works. I can see my name in here, even though I'm not wearing any clothes.
You know what? I think this guy actually debunks himself. In fact, so much so, I've actually subscribed to him. He's well worth a laugh. Link is in the description. Do the same. So if I'm not going to debunk him, I wonder if he's got one final message for me.
Now, we love you. But I'm going to challenge you, my friend. Look, kitty boy. Get out there. Get off your chair. It's Halloween. Do something bold. Do something brave. Do something to stretch yourself to get you off your chair, man. Go to a haunted house. Spend a night in the haunted house. See if you can keep it flat there, buddy. So, I don't know. We love you. But you just need to get off your chair, man.
So, as if by the magic of just bad editing, I've already revealed the fact that I've been to a haunted house. That's going to come up in part 2. But for this video now, we need to look at some psychics and mediums and how they were debunked. Let's play a game.
I invited 3 mediums to a one-time Victorian chocolate factory where they all channeled the name George, an evil fat man who was the factory's first manager.
So this was from a BBC 3 programme called Bullshit Busters, and Danny the host invited 3 mediums who didn't know each other from different parts of the country to a chocolate factory, and they all give the same reading independently at different times away from each other without being aware of each other's involvement in the programme. How did they do it?
Enlisted the help of Dr. Kieran O'Keefe,
Hi, Kieran, I'm Danny.
Hi, Danny.
a parapsychologist who spent 15 years hunting the ghost hunters.
So clearly the makers of this programme have done something very clever.
Conspiracy Catz.
Oh, not again. I'm filming.
Conspiracy Catz.
I'm filming.
Conspiracy Catz.
Oh, he's farted. Oh. That stinks, man. Open the door.
It's never going to go away. It's too late.
Play the rest of the clip.
So, I've got Kieran to write me a fake history, which I've printed onto official-looking chocolate factory pamphlets. The story has also spent the past week posted on the theatre's website. And I've even hung a picture in the foyer of the factory's fictitious first manager, the fat, aggressive and ruthless George Bull.
So all these 3 mediums used exactly the same method to get their predictions. They looked up something on the internet for about 10 seconds and then just assumed it was true. Flat earthers, tain't known. Now, let's see what their reactions were when they were called out on it.
This history here is entirely made up. And that picture is just a random picture we found, and we stuck a little name tag on it that's made up. George Bull is an entirely made up name.
Okay.
So this guy's been caught out and he's got no shame whatsoever. Now remember, this guy takes money off people and convinces them that he's speaking to their dead relatives, when obviously he's doing nothing of the sort. What a prick.
We chose the surname Bull for a reason. It's all entirely made up.
Okay, load of bullshit.
So while Mystic Meg here laughs that up, let's have a look at contestant number 2. Think who he reminds you of.
Kevin, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
This history that we got here is all made up.
That's made up, you sure?
Yeah.
You positive?
Yeah, I got someone to write that.
Check it.
Do you recognise him yet?
There's an old Japanese saying that the higher you put if you were a nail, the higher the nail, the chances it's going to get hit first. So you keep be the lowest nail.
I got someone to write that and then put that on the chocolate factory website.
So where do I get bull from then?
Well, I think probably
That's
from the
what I
name
want,
plaque on it. But
I didn't see the name plaque. I can't see it because I need glasses.
Well, it seems Uncle Fester has got an airtight alibi, doesn't it? However, the reaction of contestant number 3 is by far my favourite.
You basically retold the whole story that we wrote.
My guy told me before I came here that I was going to be tested, and I said, fine, then we'll test one another.
So does that mean that you cheated?
I did.
Now that's very honest. She's admitted to cheating. Now, the following question is going to be, do you think that having cheated, your credibility is going to be higher or lower? It's a very simple question. We all know the answer to that.
Do you think what you've done tonight will make people believe more in psychics or less?
Less. Oh, no, more.
You couldn't make it up. Now, there's going to be some more spooky goings on in the Halloween special part 2. That will be out in just a few hours' time. Within that video, we're going to have a look at me spending a night in a haunted hotel. We're going to have a look at more psychics and mediums being busted. We're going to have a look at the single most dishonest flat earth experiment I have ever seen in my entire life. But first, do you remember this? Oh, yeah. I've just been writing a song about chemtrails. Check it out. Chemtrails on Earth, chemtrails on Venus, they come out of a plane and they come out of my penis. So a few weeks ago when I made a video on chemtrails, I pulled out the ukulele and I strummed a few chords. But by popular demand, I have now turned it into a full acoustic song. Now I can't record, I literally just strummed this away and sung it into the phone, and it's very immature, so spoilers. But here it is, the debut of the Chemtrail and Penis full song. I will see you in just a few hours for part 2 with Chatbox Travels.
Shops to buy some pie. What did I see up in the sky? Is it a plane or is it a bird or is it Nathan Oakley having a turd? Cause we've got chemtrails on Earth, chemtrails on Venus, they come out of a plane and out of my penis. We got chemtrails on Earth, chemtrails on Venus, they come out of a plane and out of my penis, yeah. Went to the shops just the other day. I saw some old man, he was eating hay. It was Dell, he was out of his shed. He looked at me and this is what he said. Have you seen my friend Gab? We were having a beer and having a laugh, and then in white coats took him away. And as he left, I'm sure I heard them say, chemtrails on Earth, chemtrails on Venus, they come out of a plane and out of my penis. We got chemtrails on Earth, chemtrails on Venus, they come out of a plane and out of my penis, yeah. They come out of my penis, yeah. We shouldn't see chemtrails ever at all. Bedroom wall, cause we've got chemtrails on Earth, chemtrails on Venus, they come out of a plane and out of my penis. We've got chemtrails on Earth, chemtrails on Venus, they come out of a plane and out of my penis, yeah. They come out of my penis, yeah. Scrape them off the bathroom wall.
Sorry, I was just scraping some chemtrails. See you in about 6 or 7 hours. Thank you for watching.